If you've ever walked on a court filled with debris, leaves, or a few puddles, and are wondering what the fastest way to playing would be, then be sure to watch this entire video to the end. Stay tuned. Occasionally, we find ourselves walking up to a tennis court and then immediately notice there's something wrong with the court, and we're left wondering if we can play or not. Wouldn't it be great if we could just make it happen less often? I know for me, that's happened too many times to the point where I personally found a solution, which I'm going to share with you with the hope that it happens less often to you. The solution is an air blower, and not just any kind, because some don't have enough power or their batteries don't last very long, both of which can be very annoying. So make sure you make the right choice. Make sure you pick something that's built with quality and that can do the job effectively. And the point for you is to get on the court to play as quickly and as easily as you can. From all my testing of different types of leaf blowers, there are certainly a couple of brands that stand out and do a much better job in terms of raw power and battery efficiency. And yes, I'm gonna speak about battery operated leaf blowers. Not all courts have power outlets, therefore being cordless is absolutely the way to go. But from my experiences and research on a tennis court and even in the yard, on many different occasions, there are two types of categories of leaf blowers that I'm going to cover: budget and premium. Also, to be clear, this is not a sponsored video, nor do I have any affiliation with these companies. But I will leave links below the description of this video to each of these items in case you guys are interested. So from a budget standpoint, the Worx Turbine WG584 brushless 40 volt cordless leaf blower, that's a mouthful, is an excellent option. And it comes with a charger and two batteries, which are both needed for operation. And if you're not familiar with leaf blowers, often they don't come with a battery to save money. And some batteries are far more expensive than the leaf blowers themselves. Currently, this one is priced at $150 on Amazon, and it has a CFM of 430 with 125 mph winds, which relates to the volume capacity of air per minute, and it's a great option. Then if you want to purchase additional batteries, they're priced at $60 a piece and take about 3 hours to fully charge. Then from a premium standpoint, the DeWalt FLEXVOLT brushless 60 volt blower gets the crown. With a CFM of up to 600 at 125 mph winds, it's priced at $200, but with no charger or battery. In order to buy a charger or battery, it costs about $260, which is quite expensive, but sometimes that's what it means to be premium. I'm sure you know and now can see that the Worx turbine blower is mathematically a much better value. It's 35 cents per 1 CFM for the Worx, meanwhile 77 cents per 1 CFM for the DeWalt. So more than double the price for the DeWalt. Certainly both will do the job. You just need to pick up the one that best suits your needs and how much time you want to save. Additionally, don't make the mistake and only carry one battery. Although you may be like me and be persistent in keeping all the batteries fully charged most of the time, once in a blue moon, a battery can fail. So always take at least 2 batteries, so hopefully both fully charged, to the court with you. Also, both the Worx and DeWalt have battery strength meters on the batteries themselves, which is very handy because you can find out how much charge is left by simply pressing the button on the battery. Anyways, I really hope you all found some value in this video today. If so, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below to spread the word. Also, share this video if you think somebody might find it useful. Let me know your thoughts or questions down below in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.